What's going on, everybody? It's Egtv and I'm back again with another video, but let's get straight into it. I just put Odegaard in there assuming that we're going to buy Odegaard based on Arteta's tactics and how he wants to play. I was assuming that we were going to buy Odegaard, but if we can't buy him, who can we buy in world football with the 45 million price tag that's similar to what Odegaard offers us?
I'm 99% sure that Odegaard is going to happen. Another year loan with an obligation to buy. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that.
If not, you can always go and get Bruno and Carlos from Sporting Lisbon. I'm sure the club will have a few other options if the Odegaard deal isn't possible.
Yeah. And okay, moving on to the next thing. Are we buying a center back? Because I put a center back on the list before, but then I took him out. Before we go to
it all depends on what the club's going to do with Saliba. As I said, I rate Saliba and I think he's got a future at this club. That's based off my opinion. But if the club decided that Saliba wasn't going to be the player, as long as they replace him with someone good, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah. Someone said Buendia would be a good alternative for that. Yeah, that's true. I didn't put striker on the list because we're going to discuss striker and everything now that I've put Lacazette on the list. Now, first things first, is Bissouma just a guy to write in? There's no one else to write in that spot? Or is Sander Berge and Bissouma realistic?
You're going to have Bissouma, you're going to have Sander Berge. Depending on where we finish, I think you'll see it's a bit soft. If we manage to pull off a Champions League miracle, a Europa League miracle, I think you'll see the likes of Sabitzer on there. So it will vary. They will have one or two transfer lists that they'll be looking at.
Either way, Bissouma is the hottest one.
Yeah, but either way, I think Sander Berge is a great deal. I think for what you're getting for and the type of player, I think that could be a really, really good signing. I like Sander Berge. I wouldn't say I'd have him over Bissouma.
It's not cheap.
What's 25 million?
That's what they're saying he's going to go for.
Sander Berge?
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would he not go for that? They bought him for 22 mil.
Did they? 22?
His value's not going to just drop to the summit just like that. But
no, they also signed Brewster for 23 million, didn't they? Brewster was 23?
Even for 25 mil, you're probably looking at, say, 10 to 12 mil. And the rest of it will be in add-ons. Like, you look at Jota going to Liverpool. Liverpool paid 5 mil. That was the first payment. So it's all about how you structure these deals.
Yeah, you just got to make sure you structure it right and don't do it like Pepe, where you get your pants pulled down, even though you're paying like £2 million a month or whatever it is.
Oh man, I honestly would hope that we could go and get a Sander Berge and a Bissouma. But do you guys think we can get both done, or would just have to be one?
I think you can. It all depends on the club and what their plans are. As I said, if you're only going to have Partey and Xhaka as your option, you're going to have to get two midfielders in.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. That would be great. If we could get two, that would be amazing.
We're basically getting three midfielders in. We're getting Odegaard, Bissouma, and Berge in based on our... This is our build.
Yeah, but I'm saying someone is playing deep. He's playing deep. Remember, Odegaard's going to be playing at the 10. You're still going to need options. We're going to be in what? If you finish in the Europa League or whatever, or you manage to get 7th or something, you're going to be in Europa Conference. You're still going to be in more than one competition. So you're going to need options.
Yo, would Bissouma cost around 45 mil?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
By the way, these prices are just estimates, guys. We're not looking at transfer.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I put 40. He's saying no, it's going to be closer to 45. Sander Berge, I put 25.
Closer to 45. Do you know what you can get for 45 mil across Europe?
We got Partey for 45.
Bissouma's contract expires in 2023 as well. So if he turns down the contract extension this summer, they'll be forced to sell him because one more year it'll be going for cheap. So
okay. Someone's saying Matty Cash. I don't think we'd be going for Matty Cash, even though I do rate him. I don't think Aston Villa are going to ask for a ridiculous price, and I don't think we're going to sell to Aston Villa. What do you guys think? I mean, Aston Villa is going to sell to us, especially if they're in Europe and we're not.
Yeah, Matty Cash is a decent right back, isn't he? as is Lowton at Burnley. I know Lowton's like 30, 31, but he's another good right back. There's many good right backs like that, but I don't know. Sometimes we get accused of like accepting mediocrity, and and then we suggest signings of that profile of player. I mean, Matty Cash is a decent right back, but is that an upgrade on Bellerin? Is it, or do we just think it is because it's Aston Villa? I don't think it exactly. I don't think it is personally. I just think it's because it's someone different. So I don't think that's an upgrade on Bellerin.
Okay. So is there any other shouts for midfield before we go on to centre back or left back or striker role? Because we're going to talk about that a little bit.
We're getting linked to that guy. I can't remember his name. He plays for Real Madrid. Can't remember his name.
We're getting linked to the Shakhtar Donetsk guy too. Samora, is that going to happen? Guido Rodriguez. He's basically Guido. Yeah.
He cleans up. He looks neat and everything. He's combative and everything. He does put his feet in. So I think there's going to be many options that we'll be looking at.
Okay. So are you saying replace Bissouma with Guido, or are you saying Sander Bergs would be?
I'll take Bissouma. I'm not really fussed. It's not up to me. Obviously, I've got ideas of who I would like, and Bissouma is one of them. I wouldn't be upset if we got Bissouma or Sander Bergs. There are a few players that I'll accept.
Okay. Now moving on. Are we going to buy a first-team striker? Are we going to buy a backup left back? And are we going to buy a first-team center back? Or are you guys happy with the partnership of Gabriel and Saliba, possibly Mari and Saliba, or Gabriel and Mari, or one of those? Do we need a center back? Because we know we need a striker if we sell Lacazette.
Yeah, we might need a centre back. And to say Gabriel and Saliba would be a good partnership, I think it's just speculation at the moment. I know Saliba's got a lot of potential and whatnot, but make no mistake, this is the toughest league in the world, playing against the toughest strikers in the world. So until you do it in the Premier League, it's just not comparable. And I know some players come over from France and hit it off, but some players who have hit it off in France, i.e. Pepe, come over and struggle. The demands are totally different. So I don't think we'll see Gabriel and Saliba, play our first Premier League game of the season. I think you're more likely to see Gabriel and Holding or Gabriel and David Luiz. But I don't think centre-back is a massive area for concern unless we don't extend David Luiz and Arteta says Saliba is not the guy. Then we're going to need to sign a great ball playing centre-back. We're going to need to do that.
Put my guy straight about Zachariah and why you don't think he's a good DM.
He's all right, but I don't really rate him personally. To say that he's better than Bissouma, someone who's trialed and tested in the Premier League, I think that's a bit far-fetched. I've seen what Bissouma can do. What I've seen from it is trustable. Zachariah could come to the Premier League and not hit it off.
Okay. Yeah. So now we're gonna get into the center back situation, but is the club gonna buy a center back? Yes or no answer, guys, in the comments. And Kesh, I'll start with you. If it was a yes or no answer, what's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. Egtv, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button.